Hello, Capricorn. My name is Max. I'm going to give you a reading for the week of August 4th, okay? I hope you're doing well. Let's see what is going on for you this week. August 4th, Capricorn. This is a oracle card. Let's see. Okay, you have. This is your oracle card. Number 22. So I don't know if that number has any meaning. It could be, an address, a birth date, an age. It could have some meaning in that regard, some sort of significance. The number is 20, 22 for the week. 22. Let's see what it says, okay? 22. Interesting. All right, Capricorn. Card number 22. Reflections, looking back, hindsight. A moral being is one who is capable of reflecting on his past actions and their motives, of approving of some and disapproving of others. Interesting. Successes, failures, mistakes, and regrets all belong in the past and cannot be changed. Some things should not be dwelt upon, and we should move on. Both the good and bad have value and have contributed to what we are now and offer lessons to be learned for future decisions. Okay. The distance of time adds context and perspective to a nostalgic review of past events. Interesting. Okay. So there you go, Capricorn. Reflections, looking back, hindsight. So my advice, as always, don't be. I think you need to take take an inventory of what you become, who you are, all the things that you've done have led you to this point. And it's always important to consider, because sometimes we forget like how effective we are in creating our world, and we forget that we're really responsible for the world, that we've created, the world that we experience. So we're responsible for that. Our actions like accumulate, and they cause manifestation, right? And so it's important to take stock and to consider all the good decisions, and even the mistakes that have made you who you are, and to really treasure that, and if you don't like what you see, take action. But it's also, I think this is a card of avoiding nostalgia. You don't want to be nostalgic. You don't want to dwell too much on the past. You want to use the past to understand the future. You want to use the past to understand how you got to where you are and how you can get to where you want to be. Okay? So I think this is a great card, and this is the card that came up for you, Capricorn, so I hope it's of use. We'll see what else we have for you, okay? So, Capricorn, what else do we have? Capricorn. Okay, Ace of Pentacles reversed. What else? Seven of Wands upright. Death card reversed. Okay, so Capricorn with the Ace of Pentacles reversed. This could indicate maybe a missed opportunity, or an opportunity that passed you by. It could also mean you need to communicate more, and you need to reach out, and if there's something you want, you need to say it, and you need to also identify what you want, so that this can indicate there's an opportunity out there. There's something good, and you're at risk of missing it, like not seeing it, not noticing it. So try to keep bright and communicative. Stay active. Don't just think things are going to come to you. Sometimes you got to go to them. Okay. So you also have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands indicates like a strong mind, a strong stance. It can indicate, strength in body as well, and it can also be um, a certain decision, a decision that you made, and you feel strong about it, and you feel good about it, and you don't feel like there's a lot of wiggle room or there's no room for negotiating here. So this could also indicate a stubborn person, but I think what this means for you is an ability to withstand any challenge this week. So Capricorn, this week I think you're going to be strong, um, and and maybe even a little inflexible. So be careful of that. Okay. Also, you have the Death card. So the Death normally would indicate kind of like a transition of some sort, but when it's reversed, to me it kind of indicates like a stagnation. Okay, so and we don't want that. We don't want stagnation. So this could indicate, it could be lack of exercise or watching too much TV or not relaxing enough or relaxing too much, or stagnation is what happens when the energy no longer flows. To get the energy flowing, you got to do yoga. You got to stretch, go for a walk. Going for walks, does wonders if you do feel stagnated. Taking a walk, especially in a nice area, where there's trees and a pond or something, or a lake or a beach, or a mountain, something like that. I mean, that'd be great. So anywhere but if wherever you can, take a walk, go for a walk, as long as it's safe. Okay. Go for a walk. That'll help clear your head, and that'll really get your energy moving. It can break up stagnation, any energetic blockages that are occurring, and it can really free your mind, and some of your best ideas and best realizations can occur when you walk. I would even try doing it without headphones if you can do that. Like do it. Don't listen to people. Don't listen to the podcast. Just like watch and look, and listen to the world, because sometimes if you're getting too much information, that can really, clog all the energetic channels in your energetic body, and we really want to avoid stagnation. And when there's stagnation, we want to cure it. We want to get rid of it. So movement is a great way to do that. Movement and being in a good, healthy environment is good, and not too much. You want to avoid information overload. Okay. Let's see, Capricorn. What can you look forward to this week? Capricorn. Okay, so Three of Pentacles reversed. So Three of Pentacles typically means being recognized for your work, collaborating, working harmoniously. When it's reversed, it can mean maybe some friction. You're not working harmoniously. So it can mean that. It can mean maybe people are saying like something negative about your work or your ability to communicate and ability to cooperate with coworkers, things like that. So this could indicate you'd rather work on your own, or maybe the people you're working with it needs to be switched up, something like that. Let me see what else is going on here. Three of Pentacles. Let's see. Capricorn. Okay, another three. That's interesting. Okay, three of this is actually the Empress reversed. So Empress reversed. So a lack of nurturing, a lack of comfort, a lack of resources. So it could mean this kind of thing harkens back to your reversed Ace of Pentacles here. So if you need something, communicate. If there's something you don't want, communicate. If there's something you do want, communicate. Keep the lines open. Don't burn any bridges. Relax. I see the Seven of Wands again. And I think maybe you're too stubborn. So I would say try to relax. Try to keep an optimistic attitude. Uh, let me see. I'm going to pull another card for you, Capricorn. I want to see what's going on here. What can Capricorn do? Okay. This is the King of Pentacles in reverse. So this indicates, I think, again, a need to communicate, a need to stay focused, um, and also a need to not only remove stagnation, but also to elevate your energy. So elevate your energy, take care of yourself. The Empress reverse can indicate maybe you're not taking care of yourself. Maybe you're not getting enough exercise. Like goes back to that stagnation card, the Death reversed. So this could also indicate that you're focusing more on lower chakra energies, which is not bad. Everyone does it, but eventually you got to start moving the energy up to the higher chakras, to the higher energy centers, to really achieve what you want to achieve. So I think this harkens back to stagnation and also that Empress card reverse. So focus on bettering yourself any way that you can. Start by removing those energetic blockages, getting into nature, relaxing your mind, not overloading your mind. You can meditate. Meditating is like magic, and it can really heal your mind and your body, and it can really increase your power. If you want to do it. So meditating is really good. But Capricorn, I hope this is helpful for you. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you next week. Okay.